Hello everyone, my name is Brian, and today is the second episode on how to create and solve math questions on Python. But instead of addition and multiplication, it will be division and subtraction. So once you've opened up Python, the first thing that you will need to do is create a code that will allow the user to input a message. If you haven't watched the first video, I put a card upon the top corner of your screen where you can watch the video and refresh yourself on how to create a code for inputting value. But if you already know or have knowledge on how to perform this task, then let's get started. So let's create a code that will divide two numbers together and then subtract the same two numbers as well. So the first thing that we need to do is assign variable name to the two numbers that you would use. If you have forgotten what a variable name is, it is basically a way to assign a code to it. This consists of uppercase and lowercase letters. It can obtain an underscore, and numbers can be used. So I'm going to use the same variable name as last video. So let's call the first variable name num1. After that, put an equal sign. Next, we need to use a special function that will help Python to identify which type of code that we are trying to run. These are int for numbers, str for string, which is a group of letters and numbers, and the final one is float. Float is used for decimal numbers. Because we are dealing with numbers, we would use the int command. So we would put int, then followed by an open bracket, then put the command input, and then another open bracket, then two speech marks. Within the speech marks, we could type a message that we want to be displayed on Python. So let's put enter a number and then a colon after it. And finally, after the two speech marks, we'll put two closing brackets. So like that. So essentially, what this specific piece of code will do is ask the user to enter any number. And that's it. Now, we will do the same thing but on the next line for the user to input their second number. Everything is basically the same, except for the variable name, which we would change to num2, as variable names can't be the same, as Python will be confused on which one to run. Once done, we need to now put these two codes into action. If you remember, our first objective was to divide two numbers together. So to do that, what we will need to use is the print command. If you remember from my first video, print is used to display a message without the use of an input function. So we would type print, then follow it with two brackets. Now we need to put both our variable names within the brackets. And in between those variable names, we need to put a slash sign. The slash sign is used as a standard keyboard doesn't come with your normal division symbol that you find in maths. So this is quite a self-explanatory code, but it basically divides values from num1 and num2 together. Now for our second objective. What we need to do is subtract. So we will do the same thing as the previous code and apply it to this code. So we will do print, then 2 brackets, and in between the 2 brackets, our 2 variable names. So num1 and num2. And in between the variable names, a subtract sign. And that's it. Now for the moment of truth. If you have properly written the code and have checked over it, move your mouse to the top of the screen. Then click File, then Save As. You should save it as an appropriate name, so that it is easy to remember if you want to recall the code in the future. So let's just say subtract demo and click Save. Once you clicked Save, move your mouse to the Run button at the top of your screen. Click it, then click Run Module. As you can see, the first code prompts me to enter a number. So let's just do 6. And then the second code also prompts me to enter another number. So let's just do 3. Now if we click enter, as you can see, 6 divided by 3 equals 2, and 6 take away 3 equals 3. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions regarding the topic that I've just covered today, then don't hesitate to type in the comments, and I'll respond to you as soon as possible. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share the video with your friends. And I'll see you next time. Bye.